and welcome to day 22 of this yoga journey. Today we're going to take it to a wall. So make sure that you have a wall on one side of the mat. Maybe you can come into a corner like me, so we'll be using both sides, or you just turn around. Maybe you'll be using a pillow later on, so perhaps just have that handy. And then I'm going to meet you in the seat when you're ready. So as you sit down, I invite you to really scooch close to the wall so that you can rest your entire back and the head against it to really feel that support that the wall is giving us. Maybe hug the chin ever so slightly into the chest. Breathing in and out. Softening the face, the jaw and the shoulders. Give yourself a final round of breath in and out. We're going to continue staying connected to the wall because sometimes we round perhaps backwards, and having the wall behind us is stopping us from doing so. So bringing the right hand next to you, inhale, left arm reaches up into side bend. Maybe you can bring that left arm to touch the wall so you can open the chest ever so slightly to the sky, maybe bringing the right forearm down. Extending, pushing the left arm back. Let's just take another breath in and out. Inhale to come up, left hand down, right arm reaches up. And once again, maybe right arm comes to the wall, maybe left forearm down. Really leaning the back against the wall, maybe opening the chest towards the sky. Breathing in here and out. Release the hand, come back to center. Keep that connection to the ground as you extend one leg and then the other to come into a wide-legged seat. Shimmy as close to the wall as you can, and then from here, coming forward with your belly, and let's just pulse a little bit. And if you have enough strength and space in your core and your lower back, then you might not even need the wall, but often we round backwards, so we have that wall to support us. Let's just take 3 rounds of breath here, in and out. And then stay folding for a moment, maybe just bend the knees as we haven't really done anything for the back of the legs. Maybe grow tall in your chest. Take another breath in and out to release, bringing one leg at a time inwards. And then supporting yourself on your hands so you can come onto your feet. We're coming into a squat. And once again, we're sinking the back towards the wall. Just find your footing, so feet a little wider than hip width distance apart. And making sure that your back can rest against the wall. Maybe you just place the elbows against your legs as you grow proud and tall, and maybe the heels, maybe the whole foot can come down and you can still maintain an upright position, which sometimes is quite hard to do when the ankle or the hips are tight. So we have that wall to support us here. Let's just take 2 rounds of breath in and out. Bring the hands behind you so that you can start to extend the legs. Walk the feet about hip width distance apart and walk them a little bit further away from the wall, and then allow the hips to sink back. So we're now in a sort of diagonal dangling position. Allowing the head to be heavy, maybe shaking the head no and nodding it yes. Maybe you want to
Connect the hands behind your knees. Breathing in and out. Then release the hands, bend the knees, and roll all the way up to standing. Maybe just lean back against the wall. Support yourself. And then find your way back to standing. Hands on your shoulders, bending the elbows. Let's just circle them one way. And then the other. So we're changing direction. And then shake it off. So now we're gonna need quite a lot of space. So sort of your wings distance. And then left arm extends behind you. And then I wouldn't bring the body too close to the wall to give yourself a little space. Bring the right hand to the left sort of outer corner of the rib cage. And then here we're just gonna start to circle the left arm upwards. And then when the hand is roughly at shoulder height, we're just gonna flip so that the palm faces the body, rotate it down. And then once we're having it at shoulder height facing back, we're just going to flip it so that the palm is touching the wall and so on. So we're creating little circles with the hand. And the right hand is here to check that we're not turning the body with it. So we want this to come from our shoulder. So maybe you need a little more space even to do so. And then next time you reach that left arm back, let's just reverse the circle. Maybe you can feel a stretch somewhere along the journey. And then stay somewhere where you feel a nice stretch, not like, doesn't have to be the biggest one, just bend the knees ever so slightly. And then release. Just notice how the left side, the right side of the body feels. And then we're just gonna reverse it. So left hand to the right rib cage, right hand reaches back, and let's just bring the arm up and over, flipping the palm, and continue circling. Maybe you need to adjust your stance. Reverse your direction next time you reach back. Making sure the body is facing 90 degrees away from the wall. Stay where you feel the stretch. Breathe into the body. And then release it. Shake it all off. And then stand with your body, with your left side facing the wall. We're coming into quite a challenging and big balance pose, but with the wall, we're going to make it a lot more available. So left leg is almost touching the wall. Just give yourself a bit of space. Sometimes we can be too close. Right foot reaches back. We're just going to reach that right foot up and the left arm down. So maybe the left fingertips come down. I could actually place my right foot on the door handle. Right foot up, left hand down, right arm reaches up. And we have the wall as a stabilizer for our left hip. So let's stay here just for 2 more rounds of breath. And then come back upright. Switcheroo, so right leg faces the wall. And then here we bring the left leg up. Right fingertips down and have the stabilizer behind or next to the right hip. Again, it could be that you're too close because we do want to tilt a little back. So maybe you need to step it a bit further out. Another breath in and out here. And then slowly come back upright. And now making sure when you're standing at the back of the mat, you have a little wall behind you, or you could just turn 90 degrees and you don't have to be on the mat with your hands, you could be. And let's just bend over those legs and walk the hands away from the feet, finding down dog with a wall, maybe 2 feet or 1.5 feet behind you, so not super, super close. It could be a bit closer. You'll figure it out as we go. And then inhale, right leg lifts, coming into 3-legged dog and bringing the back of the foot sliding up against the wall. So now we have this little stretching aid. Breathing in and out. And then right foot steps back. Let's switch it around. Left leg reaches up. Back of the foot against the wall, your door, whatever you're working with. And then step it back. And then bringing the knees down to the ground. Shimmy the feet back to the wall. And then right knee bends, placing the right back of the foot again against the wall. I wouldn't go too close with sit bone to heel. That's just going to make it more intense. Left foot steps out. And then bringing both forearms on top of your left thigh. Engage the right glute. And the closer you bring bum and heel, likely the more intense this stretch is going to be. So just be mindful you have a pillow if your knee needs a bit of support. And let's just take 3 rounds of breath in and out. Bringing the hands back down on the inner corner of the left foot, left knee back, right knee back. And let's switcheroo, so left back of the foot against the wall. Again, maybe a bit of distance between left foot and wall. Right foot walks out. Let's come up on to the forearms on our right thigh. Again, you can play a little bit with how close you want to be with your sit bones to the wall. Left glutes engaged. Let's just take 3 rounds of breath in and out. Then bring the hands down. Left knee, right knee walk together. And then have your pillow handy here. And reach the legs out next to the wall. One side of the body almost touching the wall. From here, we're just going to flip it onto the back and shimmy the sit bones close to the wall. Have something to support the head. And this is where we can rest with our legs up the wall. Find a comfortable shape and stay in this position. The feet can fall apart. This is where I'll be leaving you. Please stay for as long as you'd like. This is great to ground yourself and unwind. Maybe you'd like to bring the hands on top of your third eye, taking a breath in and out to show gratitude for body and mind. And I wish you a great rest of your day.